live, on your side. Channel 2 News at 6 starts now.
With our top story tonight, dozens of parents left scrambling to find childcare this week after their daycare center in Grand Island went up in flames. Good evening, I'm Ron Plants. Crews responding to Kinder Kids. This is on Grand Island Boulevard just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. And when firefighters arrived on scene, they found a working fire inside that building with heavy smoke. The fire was extinguished. Fortunately, no one was inside the building, but the damage there, get this, estimated at $2 million. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And we're working to learn more about a house fire on Sibberling Drive near Cedar Grove Circle. This is in the town of Cheektowaga. Our photographer on scene just after 2:30 this morning, and multiple firefighters were there working to put out the flames, and they had to break out some of the windows to do so. Many parts of the home, including the roof, completely charred. We do not know if anyone was in the home when the fire started, but we have reached out to Cheektowaga town officials. We'll update you on air and online like this as we learn more. It was a sea of rainbow colors today in the city of Buffalo. Today, thousands packing the streets of downtown for the annual Pride Parade and Festival. That 2-mile-long procession started in the Elmwood Village, made its way down to Allentown, and the party did not stop there. Celebrations wrapping up with a festival at Canalside. Western New Yorkers showing up in rainbow colors and costumes, waving their flags, expressing support for a community which historically had to hide who they truly were inside. We spoke with a few parade goers about what this day and this month means to them.
Looking around here, you have all walks of life. Everybody is here. Everyone comes together as one united front, and you just want to be with everybody. It's a great, friendly atmosphere. Kids are dancing, all ages. It's amazing.
We're starting summer celebrating life, celebrating each other, celebrating love, celebrating acceptance, and that's what Buffalo's all about.
And two on your side took part in the parade right there. There are some of my colleagues in the procession there, and we'll have more information on Pride events across Western New York on our website. You can find that at WGRZ.com/guide to Pride. Well, the Erie County Fair may be a couple of months away, but today hundreds of people packing the fairgrounds for a livestock competition. Dozens of young people between the ages of 3 and 21 competing at the 23rd annual Western New York Classic right there. Competitors showing off their pigs, their goats, and lambs in preparation for the busy county and state fair season.
They look for heavy muscling because you want, bigger meat the better, and they look for good structure so that they can get up to heavier weights and just an overall well-balanced hog. They don't want them heavier in one end than the other.
And more than $8,000 in prizes given out to the competitors today. All right, well, yeah, we see the raindrops on the graphic there, and that's kind of the way it's been, right, James?
Yeah, but Ron, thankfully, the rain pretty much held off for most of the Pride Parade today. So we really kind of lucked out here, just getting clipped at the tail end of it. You saw some folks still walking around up and down Elmwood Avenue, getting clipped with a couple of those showers, but most of the parade was dry, so thankful for that. All right, let's check out what's happening here. We've got some of that rain zipping towards the 81, zipping towards Syracuse here, moving out of the Buffalo area now as we speak, moving towards the 90, Batavia and Rochester a little further southward down towards Wausau as well, and a little further southward into the Southern Tier Expressway, getting clipped with that. But along Lake Erie, we're pretty much done with the showers as we speak, so certainly a step in the right direction. Another view here, a couple showers here moving towards Port Huron, but that's about the extent of it, and we'll see if it holds up and moves across the lake. Showers exiting as we speak, patchy fog perhaps early tomorrow morning. We still have lots of clouds in place, and I do think that will lend itself nicely to the chance for some patchy fog. As we move in towards your Wednesday, Thursday, it looks like we're a little unsettled. Temperatures, Warsaw at 65, East Aurora at 63. Hey, that's not bad. As we move down into Ellicottville and Olean, we've got temperatures hovering in the mid and upper 50s, a little bit cooler there as well. So yeah, the numbers are, holding fairly steady. Not as cool as we've been, but with the rain earlier, did feel a little raw. Winds are light, so pretty comfortable there, not much of an issue. Buffalo high temperatures next few days. Here we go as we head in towards your Tuesday and Wednesday, rocketing into the lower 80s. Average high temperature about 72. So we're going to be a full 10 degrees above that. Cold front comes in on Wednesday, breaks up the party. Doesn't want to be tardy for the party. Thursday and Friday high temperatures upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Future look, here we go as we slide in towards later tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. Highs lower 70s, could be a stray little sprinkle, at least according to this computer model. I think that's a little overdone. I actually think we're going to see more sunshine firing up tomorrow afternoon and shaping up very, very nicely here as we move in towards early Tuesday morning. You can still see the temperatures are on the mild side. All right, forecast here tonight in the Buffalo zone, about 60 degrees, mainly cloudy. The threat for some patchy fog does persist. The winds are light out of a southerly direction. So waking up tomorrow morning, we may have a little bit of fog, but the day gets better as it progresses. Sliding in towards your Tuesday, there it is. There's the warmth. We get a nice little pop of warm air out ahead of the cold front. We call it warm air advection. Usually get southerly winds out ahead of the front goes through, winds switch behind the front. Now that warm up before the front could foster some showers and storms on Wednesday here, particularly in Erie and Niagara County. High temperatures, lower 80s, so another very warm day. And then by Thursday, well, the front, into early Thursday morning could still be lingering. Perhaps a catalyst for a storm, but certainly with cooler temperatures closer to 70, that doesn't bode well for that. And then absolutely gorgeous weather for Friday into Saturday and into next weekend. Look at those high temperatures, only into the upper 60s to lower 70s. So that actually is a little bit below where we should be for this time of year. And that is a look at your weather.